Well, prior to Alexa Grasso breaking through against Valentina Shevchenko, no one had fought her as closely as this Brazilian talent, Taila Santos. A lot of fans felt like at UFC 275 back in Singapore that she should have been the athlete to emerge with the split decision win. Of course, that is neither here nor there. She's an outstanding striker, undeniable knockout power at 125 pounds. Can lean on her grappling if need be. Tonight, though, she is focused on striking, leg kicks, jab. She believes her power will be heard from before fighting. All right, so the next time Erin Blanchfield gets finished in an MMA setting will be the first time. She has not lost a lot. She's never lost in the UFC, and the only time she has tasted defeat was actually in just her 4th pro fight by split decision to Tracy Cortez under the Invicta FC banner. Stands to reason in a kickboxing match tonight, she could still win it, but a lot of people feel the wisdom, the path of least resistance is to take this fight to the floor and try to get her grappling going, suffocating on the ground. Most expect we're going to see an early takedown attempt out of the budding flyweight contender, Erin Blanchfield, here tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tail the tape for this flyweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Taila Santos. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Erin Blanchfield.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, here we go with round 1. How soon will Erin Blanchfield shoot and try to get this fight to her world? Outstanding ground and pound, opportunistic with her submission game. Her top game is truly the stuff of legend, and she's just getting going. Nowhere near her fighting prime as an athlete. The question beckons, though, against the striker tonight. How will she fare if the opposition is able to keep the fight upright? Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with. Leg kick lands.
Let's go. I need you to be first now.
She lands another leg kick.
Trying the flying knee there. All right, she enters on a takedown here of the single leg variety, and that one will absolutely get the job done. Nicely done.
And I'm a single leg guy. I love when someone's in on a single and can finish it. She does it as good as anybody I've ever seen.
Oh, she's got her back. Blanchfield's able to flatten her out. I'm not sure she's going to be able to survive this position.
That was a slick transition.
Good work from the top here by Blanchfield. Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here, just beautiful when it comes. Arm triangle attempt by her here.
Arm triangle.
Oh, wow, she's got the arm triangle tight.
She's got it in tight.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
90 seconds to go. Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the feet.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level grappling exchanges that they just experienced. Nice job landing that kick.
She's got that single collar in the clinch now. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on the bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Oh, she's out, and I don't mean unconscious. How did she escape? She's not going to get it. Great awareness and execution by the defensive fight. Round 2 straight ahead.
Hey, stop.
All right, sit down, take a seat, yeah, breathe, relax. Look, you're way too aggressive, okay? You're way too aggressive against your opponent right now, okay?
All right, well, what a round it was. You know, she kicks like a mule, and that kicking game was on full display in that round, champ.
And you see the damage that it's done to her opponent. Her opponent's limping back to the corner. She's moving much more slowly as the fight is going on. That was a great game plan developed by her and her coaches.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Oh, what a kick. Jab is on point right now.
High-level MMA defense there, able to avoid the punch. Nice job by Erin Blanchfield. Well, that left hand is big. He's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Get right here.
Blanchfield going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range.
Ooh, big shot lands. Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to be very active.
Now the hook in the clinch by Blanchfield.
There's another one.
Oh, she's officially wobbled now.
Big right hit.
Big knee there. Well, her striking has been great tonight. Rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This one looked like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she needs to go all out to try to finish the fight.
So I think if I was a pro fighter, I might be a leg kicker, man. I mean, this weapon has changed the game, and she's limping pretty bad now.
She's limping very bad. I mean, when you talk about fighters, they want to be stone cold. They don't want you to see anything. So for her to be reacting in the way that she is, it tells you how hurt she is from these leg kicks. Oh, right into mouth.
Blanchfield's trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
An attacking armbar.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submission to get back to your feet.
Well, I'm not sure her hands or striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level. Final seconds here.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head.
Good round.
Okay, listen, not a bad round, but I need you to stay more active from the bottom. Let's look for those arm bars. Let's look for those drops.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see. Shoots up by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Oh my goodness, what a right hand.
Oh, big left hook there. Swing and a miss with that punch by Erin Blanchfield. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her.
She is just throwing everything. She's hurt bad, John. Nice leg kick.
Just out of range with that left hook.
Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active. Massive knee to the body lead.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Man, shades of Conor McGregor against Dustin Poirier. Magomed Ankalaev dealing with it against Jan Blachowicz. I'm not sure she can take one more calf kick and stay in this fight.
No, she has got to do something different. She is starting to get her legs beat to the point that the fight's going to get stopped. I mean, I really don't know what to say here.
Just out of range with that right hand. Look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, Chip.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Whiffs on the right hand. Done by her there. She's got the single collar in the clinch. All right, so it looks as though, yes, she's starting to deal with some swelling now, so defensively got to figure out a way to shore things up.
She's tough, John. We know that she's tough. We've always known.
Oh, she might be able to get her out of there now. Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Look at how she drives her knee right into her opponent's midsection.
Nice combination on the feet and now works it to a takedown. Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Take a seat. He's got to protect that body. Keep your elbows in tight. Stay focused, okay? I want your striking to be a little bit sharper. Punches go out.
All right, great round it was. Let's take a look back at some of the highlights, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, a lot for the replay guys to choose from. But, John, it's going to be mostly kicks.
Right.
She landed them over and over again, found her target, locked in on it, and drove her shin right through her opponent's body. That was a great display of kicking in the UFC.
Ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon.
Well, she has had no answers for her on the feet, and there's another land, and more swelling there on the face.
More swelling on the face, and John, it's getting worse. And now it's getting pretty evident that if she does not change something, she's going to find herself in a really difficult situation going forward.
Attempting a choke now. That Darce is tight.
Darce choke locked and loaded. She's got a great position now, but she's got to take her time.
Oh, great submission defense.
You need to work.
Blanchfield's now dealing with a cheek cut.
Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
Well, submission offense is somewhat of a lost art in modern-day MMA, but she knows what she's doing, and yet the defensive fighter continues to thwart her.
Especially off your back. She's so good off your back that she's giving herself a chance to get these submissions. But her opponent is so gifted defensively. She's so responsible. She's doing a great job of just staying safe every time her opponent tries to submit.
So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up. Shot to the body now blocked by Erin Blanchfield. Trying to kick the leg out.
Let's get some points.
Beautiful jab lead.
Huge connection fire there.
Massive shot, man. How's she gonna try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
All right, so once again, no surprise, she shoots for a takedown here. Maybe somewhat surprising that she hasn't been able to take her down with much consistency.
In the build-up to the fight, she said, there's no way my opponent can stop me from securing takedowns. Well, to this point, she was very wrong.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. All right, so there she goes, taking the fight to the ground yet again. She looked you right in your eye at our fighter meeting on Thursday. She said, I'm going to be able to take her down at will, and largely that's how it's played out.
She said we were going to be impressed, and to this point, I really have been. She has done a great job of mixing up the takedown, mixing up the attempts, and getting the fight exactly where she wants it.
Take a seat, bro.
All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man, shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that previous round, and she got knocked down, didn't see that strike coming.
No, she didn't see it coming. She had taken a lot leading up to that. It wasn't one strike that hurt her. It was an accumulation of the damage she had taken that put her in that spot. She's tough, but let's see if she can turn the action around as we go forward.
You ready to fight? You ready?
So here it is, folks, fifth and final round. Santos gets caught with that punch. And there's the single leg.
Big right hook there by the champ. And now she's in mount. She is so dominant from the top position.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Santos. All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the outcome right away. And it's starting to show now as this fight gets longer. She got that leg kick off quick.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Effective use of the jab by Santos. Very late in the fight now, DC, and gotta think she'll be active and trying to get a finish or she's gonna lose.
She's gotta be active, she's gotta be working the entire time if she's gonna win this fight.
Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Blanchfield. Straight right hand, but she misses. Well, as a play-by-play guy, I try to stay out of the prediction business. She's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Rips the body there. And there it is!
Oh, my God!
All right, so she gets the flush knockout here tonight, and you gotta think this is gonna lead to a lot of big fights the rest of the way this year.
Big opportunities are presented after you have a performance like this. She did an amazing job and got a massive knockout victory.
And here we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Taila Santos.
So there she is, and this is going to be a celebration that goes deep into the night. We have a new UFC Women's Flyweight champ.
I mean, she did it in such a phenomenal fashion.